Good morning and welcome back to Railhead Ranch. It is a waterless Saturday, but we have something big coming to the ranch today. Stay tuned. That's right. Esco and I are dressed up for the occasion. Look at him. What a dapper looking animal. Esco, you are beautiful today. Yes, you are. Handsome. Excuse me. Handsome. So I recently did a review of the John Deere 4105 1 year in. And I encourage you to check out that video, especially if you are purchasing a ranch, a farm, or a small piece of property. You're not sure if you need a tractor. Well, if you're not sure if you'll need a tractor or not, 100% you need a tractor. But this one's been great. The one thing I will miss is the hydrostatic transmission. You know, you push that pedal for forward, that pedal for back. No gear levers other than the high-low over there. That was great. Everything's so easy to use, so compact. You just jump on and go. While this thing isn't the smallest garden tractor out there, it would go just about anywhere. I've taken it through the brush, through the trees. The rollover protection system, ROPS, you know, not super high, so I can park it in Texas barn, I can put it in buzzard barn. Just a great overall utility tractor. The one coming is a little more sophisticated, a little larger, you know, so I won't have that kind of flexibility. It has a, what's a transmission? A shuttle shift, that's right, shuttle shift, which is a little different, very convenient, easy to use, but it's not a hydrostatic. So it's bittersweet, right? I love my John Deere. I've been a John Deere guy my entire life, but you know, after doing extensive research, we opted to go with CNHI's New Holland. New Holland tractors. I hear something big rolling down the highway. Man, I'm like a kid at Christmas time. Wow. Oh yeah, buddy. Man, there she is. Whoo! There goes the John Deere. It's been real. And on to the next chapter. It is here. Can you believe this? Whew, man. That is a 75 horse cab tractor made by New Holland. CNH Industries. Oh, wow, it's so pretty. And that cab, it looks nice and cool. And that 12-foot bat wing is going to make mowing these pastures so much easier, so much faster. My goodness, I'm excited. Let's take a look at the other goodies. And here we have Mr. Esco holding down the fort. Hey dude, you're still looking great. That's an awesome looking bandana. So we got a few extra things. Mission critical items only. One, we have a hay spear here on bottom. You can see it's got 2 prongs, which is kind of cool. You know, for not just for loading a single bale, but you know, in the winter time when you leave that loaded up, you can kind of cheat and use it like pallet forks, haul your fence posts around, you know, stuff like that, a little brush, what have you. The rear hay spear that goes on the quick attach there on the back of the tractor. That way you can haul one on the front, one on the back, and that makes stacking, you know, 50, 60 bales of hay so much faster, so much easier. And this bucket is absolutely huge. It is massive. Not that I plan on using that for earth moving, but you know, having that anytime you do need to move earth Very, very nice. Box blade. So you saw we just recently got a new box blade for the John Deere. That was a 6-foot Frontier, Category 1. Couldn't keep it. This is a Category 2 tractor, and that just means that the pins and everything in the back are a little bit wider apart, and they're a little bigger around. And sometimes, you know, the Category 1, Category 2 are not compatible. Sometimes the attachments are made to fit both, but not the box blade. This box blade also is 7 feet. So it is massive. So I can grab a nice big bite of earth when I need to flatten out, do whatever, you know, spread gravel on the driveway. And naturally, pallet forks. Pallet forks are a must. You might get a tractor and think, well, what do I need pallet forks for? You'd be surprised. Use pallet forks for almost everything, every day on the ranch. Now for the moment we have all been waiting for. Let's jump in this thing and see how it feels. Nice little door. Cool thing about this tractor, and one of the reasons I went with it, by the way, is it has doors on both sides. And that came, oh, it's locked, but that came factory. With John Deere, that wasn't an option. Or I mean, I'm sure it's an option, just didn't come factory. Lights, also factory, you know, all the way around, which I thought was pretty cool. The John Deere I looked at did not have lights factory. That was an extra charge. This thing also, you see black tank, no blue tank, so no def. This is the Workmaster 75, so 75 horsepower. Part of the series that has a 55 horsepower, 65 horsepower, 75 horsepower. As you can see, doesn't want for anything. Look at that. Still have the plastic on the seats. By the way, strongly recommend these guys. Kleber Tractor and Equipment, LaGrange, Texas. Check them out. They're good guys. They really took care of me here. So this thing smells like a brand new vehicle. Well, I guess it is. It's a brand new vehicle. This is a 2022. But I'm going to go ahead and remove all the plastic. It was kind of nice of them to leave that on there for me. Got a brand new air ride seat. Man, that air ride seat is going to be so nice. Yeah, manual. And they call this a training seat. I've got to figure out how to lock this in the down position for Mr. Oliver, because he is going to absolutely love it. But so I can't tell if that's the training seat for showing Chloe how to use the tractor, if that's just where I'm going to be riding anytime I want to be in the tractor, because that's, you know, Chloe will be over here in the operator seat. Either way, I'm totally cool with it. But yeah, that is neat. It folds down if you have a rear end larger like mine, or for kids, you know, it's kind of small and compact and out of the way. We'll put our manual over here for now. Here we have our parking brake, our PTO, and one thing I like about this particular setup with the PTO here, you also have that little PTO button on the dash. So if you want to keep your PTO going while you step out of the tractor, you just hit that button and it stays going. You can get out of the tractor and do your thing. So it's a shuttle shift. You know, if you're going really slow, you don't even need to hit the clutch to go between neutral and forward and reverse. But here you have your clutch, right brake, left brake, and you have throttle here, but you also have throttle there, which is really, really nice if you want to throttle up a little bit. You have 3 ranges, 4 gears. So ultimately 12 forward, 12 back. You know, 12 gears going forward, 12 gears going in reverse. Range number 3, gear number 4 is a 25-mile-an-hour road gear, which is absolutely awesome if you need to book it on down the road to fill up because you don't have your transfer tank with you or what have you. Controls your hydraulic remotes. I think this was set up for raising and lowering the bat wing, and then raising and lowering the wings. Lights, rear windshield washer and wiper. Let's see, 4-wheel drive, front windshield washer wiper, turn signal, lights, hazards, again, shuttle shift. Neat stuff. Neat stuff. And of course, we have our stereo as well. First thing I'm doing is pairing that to my phone. And AC. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you how much of a game changer that is going to be. Full transparency. So I had a little bit of a like guilty moment because I bought this and did the deal the week before the well died. You know, the well is, you know, it's going to be probably 15 grand all in after, you know, some of the modifications we need to do, the short-term fix with the big 3,500 gallon tank and the pump, and then having them drill a new well and all that. So, yeah, no shortage of money going out. This thing wasn't cheap. The Workmaster 75, I got a pretty good deal on it, and I traded all of my John Deere equipment for this and all the equipment that goes with it. So I feel positive about it, even though I had some unexpected expenses. I still feel very good about the purchase because this is something we can use for a very long time. New Holland is a reputable brand. They're a good, reliable machine. You'll see all kinds of reviews about all kinds of tractors online. I encourage you to do your own. Do your own research, check them out. I looked at the health of the company. These guys are going to be around forever. They're leading the field in innovation, highly economical, and I've got a good old dealership 14 miles down the road that's been there in the family for a very long time. They're a provider of choice in this county, so I know they're not going anywhere, and the service is awesome. So for me, that's also a huge factor as well. Let's fire this up, see how it feels. Yep. Ooh, look at that. Man, that's a different feel. That is a very different feel, and it is so quiet in here. Yeah, this cab is extremely comfortable, and I've got a ton of cool air blowing on me, and that's only on number 2. Okay, that's excessive. Wow. Awesome. Huh. Very cool. So I just tossed the bags and the trash out on the grass. I'm going to go toss that in the trash can, well, the trash dumpster. I'll be right back and we're going to go cruise. So on second thought, I'm going to let that warm up to operating temperature. Let's take a look at this this Batwing shredder. This is a Woods 12-foot shredder designed to, I'm going to look at the model number. I know it's designed to cut stuff up to 2 inches. They call it a BW12. Cool thing is, my dealer was able to order everything I ordered blue to match my tractor. Some people don't care about that kind of stuff. I've got a little OCD. I like it. I like continuity. I don't know what I'm going to do about all that red over there. Paint's cheap, right? Okay, back to the shredder. So this is really cool. These little guys, you put them on your cylinder when you find out how low you'll be mowing, so you don't have stress constantly on your cylinder. So you can put these here and not put too much stress on the cylinder when this raises and lowers. I do know we have highway pins in. Yep, right here. So let's take that out. And this out. And they did grease everything up for me all the way around. Delivered this to me with a full tank of fuel and ready to work. Let's go try it out. Here's your remote for that front end loader. This was my big negative, my only negative about this particular tractor. The way it comes from the factory, this thing was way up here, we had them put on an aftermarket piece and bring it back a little bit, so it's a little more user-friendly. You know, I'd like it to all be kind of right in here, but this is much more convenient than it was before. And that's just a smooth function. Really nice. Oh, all the way up. There we go. So with the shuttle shift, I need to remember to put that in forward. Select my gear here. I'm in 1 down here, which is a super low granny gear. I want to get a feel for how this thing moves. Yeah, that's pretty slow. Pretty slow. But it's nice getting a feel for how everything looks, how everything feels. So it's 11:24. The rain was initially supposed to hit at 9, then 11. Now they're saying 3. And those are definitely rain clouds forming. So maybe I can get a little shredded before the rain arrives. Esco doesn't know what to think. He says, hey man, I'd like to get in that AC cab. That'd be nice. So we're gonna head over to Chloe's pasture. Down in the middle, it's just absolutely covered in really tall weeds, some sort of fennel looking weed. And I want to see if I can knock some of that down, get a feel for this, see how the PTO feels. Man, I love these mirrors. That is just fantastic. So I don't think the batwing has been unfolded in a while. I just had to go out and shake that right side a little bit, and it eventually it went down. See, now it's working nicely. Whew, all right. In here, I can raise and lower. See, that's nice. Very nice. See, I don't want it too high right now. I'm in sort of a kind of a weed chopping situation. There we go. There we go. PTO is on. Now let's take it up a bit. .540. Oh. That works. All right. Let's do some shredding. This is shaving down surprisingly pretty close. I mean, that's looking pretty good back there. Come on, dude, you can come up here, come on. Let's go. Nope, too much. All right, let's head back to the house, dude. Yeah, that would have been tight. So, I dropped the bat wings. Well, you were with me. I was just going to mow a strip or two, see what this thing felt like, and, well, knocked it out. And got a surprisingly good, close mow. You know, and first time operating this thing, really pleased, very easy, and I'm just blown away with the quality. I mean, it looks like it was hit with a finish mower, and this is not a level pasture. This is the kind of pasture, zero turn or big tractor, it just, like the John Deere, it just beat me to death. So yeah, man, this thing is just awesome. I couldn't be more pleased. And Mr. Esco looks like he needs to go sit in the AC. So I'm gonna head back to the house. Let's fold this thing up. Let's see, which one is that? There we go. That's up. That's up. So I think I'm gonna use this second range more than anything. You know, it's kind of in the middle. You know, the low range is super slow, totally granny mode. Third range, I haven't put it up there because the second range, fourth gear, I mean, you're booking it. So I'll keep it in third. Shuttle shift forward. Parking brake off. And we will creep forward to the house. By the way, the stereo is awesome. Had to try that out. Well, I paired up the Bluetooth. Started with a little Bill Withers, then went to Core Blonde, and after a couple of quick phone calls, which, by the way, has a Bluetooth speaker for your telephone too. Crazy. I mean, just crazy. But after that, went to a 90s mix in Apple Music, which was pretty nice. And wow, see, take a look at this pasture versus the one I just mowed. All these are weeds. I took all that out in that other pasture. The whole thing just looks amazing. Man, I could do this entire place without breaking a sweat or getting dirty. I can't imagine. That's just weird. Just weird. Well, considering the rain, I think it's time to put this guy away for the night. There will definitely be more to follow on the New Holland 2022 Workmaster 75. So far, just absolutely amazed. I did that entire center pasture down there, Chloe's pasture, and I was just going to do a stripe or two, like we said, and I ended up mowing, I don't know, 6 or 8 acres. I was clean, was dry, and man, I don't know. Once you've ridden in a cab tractor, if you don't have one, don't ride in one unless you want to buy one, because that is a game changer, man. It's nice.